Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been following the NFL news cycle lately, you know that rumors and whispers are swirling around one of the biggest potential trades in recent Bears history. It's not just any player either, it's none other than Max Crosby, the star pass rusher from the Las Vegas Raiders. And believe me, this isn't just some idle speculation. The league buzz is real, and it's pointing toward a seismic shift in the NFC North and beyond. So what's the story? Well, there's a lot to unpack here, and it's truly fascinating how this could reshape the Bears' defense and their entire trajectory moving forward. Let's start with the context. The Raiders, currently sitting at 2-6, are in a bit of a rebuilding phase. They've had some struggles on both sides of the ball, and their defense in particular has been underperforming. Minshew's quarterback rating of 76. 7 and some issues on their defensive line, with pressures down by 11%, have made them rethink their priorities. They're looking to reset, rebuild, and gather assets for the future, especially after some recent challenges in their roster management. And now the talk is that they might be willing to part ways with Max Crosby, a player who has been a cornerstone for their defense, a true all-pro talent. Crosby, for those who don't follow the league as closely, has been a game changer. In 2025, he's been on fire, racking up 12 sacks, 28 QB hits, and 4 forced fumbles in just 8 games. That's not just good, that's elite. His PFF grade of 94, 1 and a pressure rate of around 20. 5% demonstrate how disruptive he is on every snap. Even with a knee injury that sidelined him in Week 5, Crosby has maintained his dominance. He's a player who commands double teams, often freeing up his teammates to make plays, and his career totals of 75 sacks and 330 tackles show consistency and high-level production over the years. Now, the idea of trading Crosby isn't just a move for the Raiders, it's a statement. They're prioritizing cap space, with about $15 million available, and looking to build for the future after some recent high-profile moves like trading away Adams. This trade would be a strategic blow, but also a chance for the Bears to significantly upgrade their pass rush. Imagine Crosby lining up opposite their current unit, adding to a defense that already has some promising pieces. The Bears' defensive line, for example, has shown signs of strength, especially with players like Robinson out due to injury, which has opened opportunities for others to step up. And speaking of the Bears' defensive line, this potential acquisition could be exactly what they need. Crosby's impact in 2025 has been phenomenal. Projections suggest he could reach around 15 sacks for the season, which would be a huge boost for their pass rush. His ability to generate pressure, with a pressure rate of about 25%, would complement the existing talents and help turn their defense into one of the most feared units in the league. His presence could elevate the entire front seven, forcing opposing quarterbacks into uncomfortable throws and creating more turnovers. In fact, Crosby's ability to generate pressure and cause disruption has been linked to a plus 14% increase in turnovers for his teams, which is exactly the kind of impact a team like the Bears need to elevate their defensive game. And let's not forget about the strategic implications. The Bears, historically, have been known for their tough, relentless defenses, especially during their Super Bowl-winning era in 1985. Adding a player like Crosby, who has a PFF grade of 86, 2 in some assessments, would be a game-changer. His ability to open up opportunities for other pass rushers like Walker, who has a PFF grade of 80. 4 would make the Bears' front seven even more formidable. That kind of pressure would make life miserable for opposing quarterbacks, and it's exactly the kind of boost they need if they want to contend seriously this year and in the seasons ahead. Now, the impact on the division is equally intriguing. The NFC North has been a competitive division, with teams like the Vikings, Packers, and Lions all vying for supremacy. But if the Bears were to land Crosby, it could tilt the scales significantly. Their odds of winning the Super Bowl, which were around plus 4,200, could see a sharp improvement, possibly dropping to plus 1,600 or better. The addition of Crosby would not only bolster their pass rush, but also send a message to the entire league. The Bears are serious about re-establishing themselves as a dominant force, a team that can challenge for a deep playoff run and eventually a Super Bowl. From a strategic perspective, Crosby's disruption ability can be seen in his stats. He causes opponents to have a -16% EPA in dropbacks, according to PFF, meaning he makes life miserable for quarterbacks every time he's on the field. His ability to generate double teams, often freeing up other players, is a key factor in this potential move. This would allow the Bears to focus on creating pressure from multiple angles, making their pass rush more unpredictable and dangerous. But of course, such a trade isn't without questions. The Raiders would want significant compensation, and the Bears would have to weigh the cap implications and draft capital involved. Still, the potential upgrade in their front is enormous. Their defense, which has already shown signs of improvement this season, could become a top-tier unit with Crosby anchoring the line. Plus, the mental boost for the entire team, knowing they have one of the league's best edge rushers on their side, could elevate their play to new heights. In terms of the bigger picture, this move could be a statement of intent from the Bears' front office. They've been building their roster carefully, and bringing in Crosby would signal a shift towards aggressive, win-now moves. It's about creating a defense that can impose its will on opponents, disrupt the passing game, and set the tone for the entire team. And for the fans, it's an exciting prospect, a chance to see their team finally take that step into serious Super Bowl contention. This kind of talent doesn't come around often, and the Bears' history of fierce defenses makes this move even more appealing. Now, wrapping it all up, let's consider the broader implications. The NFL landscape is always changing, and the team that can adapt and make bold moves often finds success. The Bears, with this potential Crosby acquisition, would be positioning themselves as a team to watch in the coming seasons. Their defense, already solid, could become elite. Their odds of making a deep playoff run could improve dramatically. And for the fans, it's a chance to dream bigger, to believe that a return to greatness is not just a distant hope, but a real possibility starting right now. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think the Bears should make a move for Max Crosby? Would this be the missing piece to finally bring a Super Bowl back to Chicago? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. We're on this journey together, and every bit of your support helps keep the passion alive. Thanks for watching, and as always, bear down.